Hello, and welcome back, or welcome to, if you are new here, to my ASMR channel. Now, really quick, I am refilming this. It's a little close to 2:30 on upload day, Sunday, of course. So again, I want to get out of the way like I usually do if I have to do this. I do apologize for any background noise that might go on. Loud cars. Mostly my father, for some reason, will have to be loud. It's kind of at that point where you kind of wish that you lived on your own at this point. But, you know, it is what it is for now, I guess. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to get that out of the way. I have tried to film this again for what feels like the billionth time. So, and I was gonna take a little bit of a break because, you know, there are a couple videos that I have in mind that I want to do, but I'm still trying to figure them out. So I thought in the meantime, I'm gonna keep this video chill. I'm gonna do a little bit of an about me video. I know I have done that already, but some of these things that I wrote down, I haven't really mentioned. Some would probably definitely be repeated, but you know. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Anyways, definitely hit that thumbs up if you do, and smash that subscribe button. So, one of the first questions, favorite food. Now, I was in my head kind of trying to really think about this, and I kind of realized, you know, I don't really have like a particular favorite that stands out in my head. You know, I don't really have that one thing that I like have to have maybe like every so often or something, you know. I just like kind of like what most people like, you know, pizza, steak, chicken, pastas, you know, the list could go on. I am kind of a picky eater though. I kind of hate that in a way. I don't know if maybe having diabetes for so long, which will actually be 23 years tomorrow, Monday, the 26th, which is kind of crazy to think about. Which I was going to do a video on that too, but I think I've done that already. I didn't want to keep doing that every one of the anniversaries I've had it. So, you know, but yeah, that's just kind of, well, I think that's maybe like kind of how I've always been, really, even before that. But yeah, honestly, nothing really in particular stands out to me, you know, just those little bit. So this next one, which is probably pretty obvious, favorite band. If you need a minute, I'll give you that. Did you get it? You in the back? Did you get it? Okay, just making sure. You never know. But of course, posters that you guys will always see in my videos when I'm not in the living room, of course, NSYNC. Now, obviously, you know, it's my childhood, of course, and if I had to choose my emotional support band, it would 100% be them. You know, their music has been with me through it, what feels like everything. You know, between being bullied in school for reasons I will probably never understand to this day, the mental health, which I feel like all of this really could definitely fall in the mental health category, but breakups, you know, and excuse me, probably when I honestly needed music in general the most. Back in November of 2021, I lost a friend from high school, and it's kind of at that moment when I probably hit some of my, like, probably like the lowest point. You know, obviously the depression sucks. Being bullied is never fun. You know, I never understand it, but whatever. You know, but yeah, I just, you know, that was some of the roughest weeks, months, honestly, and even till this day, not even 3 years later, it's still really difficult to process. You know, you never really expect to lose someone so soon, you know. So I definitely cannot thank these guys enough. You know, like I said, I'm a big music lover in general, of course, you know, really, who isn't? But yeah, if I had to choose my emotional support band, they would definitely be it. So yeah, like I said, literally can't thank these guys enough. Alright, so we'll move on to the next one. Favorite TV show. Now, another one that I maybe have talked about, maybe a little bit. But again, I have the emotional support band. Definitely have that emotional support TV show in Friends. I am probably never not watching it, honestly. You know, I'll always reach the final season, final episode, and I'll tell myself I should catch up on something else. You know, I have plenty of movies that I need to catch up on, whether there's another one coming out eventually or not. Or I started watching, I want to say maybe not even 4 years ago, if that, I don't remember. But on Netflix, I started watching Grey's Anatomy, which Facebook made me watch that. I've been on an emotional roller coaster ever since. But I took a break. Now I'm currently on the 9th season, and it's kind of at that point when you're catching up on something like that you know has been on for quite a while now. I wish I had started watching from the start. You know, because this catching up thing is definitely not fun. You know, but yeah, like I said, I am probably never not watching Friends. You know, like I said, I thank these guys, you know, for getting me through things. I thank the show for getting me through things. You know, definitely hard last year losing Matthew Perry. You know, but yeah, like I said. Alright, so move on to the next one. Would love to meet. Now here's where we could probably stay all day, because I literally, again, I have a long list of a lot of people that I would honestly love to meet someday. You know, if I ever got that lucky. You know, someone like I said who never has met any celebrity before, it would be really awesome. You know, but maybe like an example, obviously these guys definitely, you know, it's such a big part of my childhood into adulthood, of course. You know, never, like I said, probably never not listening to them. But yeah, I mean, like I said, we could probably be here all day, but I will just, again, as an example, it will just literally make my entire existence, honestly. Alright, so we'll move on to the next one. Would love to, oh my god, I was literally there. Something I am addicted to. Here, something I'm addicted to. It wasn't Dr. Pepper, but so I have definitely been addicted to numerous things. Like, as an example, I used to be addicted to SpongeBob. I mean, I used to have the bed sheets. I used to have a DVD player with his face on it. I used to have a doll where when you pushed a button on his shoe, he would sing, "I ripped my pants." And there were probably like other things too, but that's kind of some of the stuff that stands out to me. You know, it was kind of a problem. You know, now honestly I can only stand to watch the older episodes, like Drip Pants. You know, I also used to be addicted to Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, still love the movie, don't get me wrong. I'm just not as addicted as I once was. I have definitely, even now, you know, collected little things, you know, some little things here and there, like with either Jack's face on it or something. But, like I said, just not as out, not as addicted as I once was, you know. Again, obviously these guys would be definitely added to the list. Friends, again, is definitely up there with how much I've watched it. And then one of the newer addictions I realized, maybe we can't call it that, Legos. Now, I only have 8 sets currently. You know, I've kind of tried to stop myself because I don't have any more room to put them at the moment. You know, but I think once I finally get my own place, maybe I'll collect a little more. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I found that as a little bit of an addiction in a way. I did a little video kind of showing it on TikTok. I forget how long ago. But if you guys want to go watch it, the link for my page will be linked down below. I thought about doing a little video on here. I think I've collected, at least one more since that video, but I don't know if you guys are interested. Maybe I'll do that someday. Let me know. But yeah. So the next one, number 6, things I hate and or honestly fears of mine, which I feel like these two are pretty common for a lot of people. Spiders and heights. Now, I think what did it for me with the spiders was watching the movie Arachnophobia. And again, if you have seen it, then you know. I mean, good movie, yes, of course. But, again, first of all, no spider anything should be that big. Okay? Just, no. I would have burnt down the house from the start. Cause I can't. I mean, it's kind of great. Like, I'm okay with like really small ones, but no. I can't. They're not for me. Just no. And then I think the heights I actually probably got from my mom, because of course, you know, she doesn't like them either. And I kind of realize, you know, now granted, it's not all that high, but I remember being in high school one time. I don't remember what we were in the gym for, but trying to find a spot towards the bottom of the bleachers did not work, and unfortunately I had to go a little higher up. Now, after it ended, I remember going down. Now there was no railing or anything to hold on to, so that's when, like I said, going down, my knees literally started shaking. Like I said, they're just not for me, you know. Like I said, I know bleachers really, they're not really that high. especially, when you're in a gym or anything, but still was not fun. At least trying to go down. Alright, so finally on to the last one. Celebrity crush. Now again, I had made this post kind of recently on Twitter. Now again, this could definitely be a long list, but just to keep it short, I'll name the two that I put in that post. These guys, oh, I was gonna say insane. This guy right here, JC. Now, honestly, he was one of my first ones. And then, I literally lost my train of thought for like 2 seconds. And then 4 years ago, Aaron Gordon. Now, if you watch sports or really, basketball in general, then you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, that started 4 years ago. I've been listening to his music ever since. And those two, I know I've mentioned them, but yeah, they definitely fall into that would love to meet sometime category. But yeah. Yeah, granted, he's never played for my favorite team, my hometown team. I would still wouldn't mind going to a game at some point. I've never been to a basketball game. I'm not gonna lie, I've been to MLB game, but that was back, I don't want to say the early 2000s. And then I finally went to a football game, back in 2021. But never a NBA game, and I have a little bit of family who live in Denver, so I feel like that could be a fun experience, so maybe someday there could definitely be some updates with a lot of this stuff. But yeah, again, there's a point where I could probably be here forever. But yeah, like I said, there's definitely people obviously that I've crushed on, but those two are just crushing really hard on. So anyways, before I further go on and embarrass myself on YouTube, I'll just stop right there. So again, I know it kind of wasn't much, but I still hope you guys enjoy this anyways. Again, definitely hit that thumbs up button if you did. Smash that subscribe button and bell icon, of course, to be notified when I upload the next one. All of my social media links to be linked down below. I wanted to say to follow me everywhere else will be linked down below. Dear God. But yeah, so until next time, stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the